look at that, the detail. It's a really good job.
This is it, the final chapter of our 10-day journey through Vietnam. We've made it to the central coast, to Phú Yên Province. Our last stop, Zannier Bãi San Hô. It means Bay of Coral, and it's another Green Globe certified member. But more than that, it's a living sanctuary. You know those rare places that feel like family? Warm, grounded, like you've always belonged? That's what this is. Here, nature doesn't just frame the story, it is the story. And the lengths this resort goes to protect its land, its culture and people is nothing short of remarkable. This is the story of Zannier, one of the most eco-responsible places on Earth. Right now, I'm on 98 hectares of land. That's hills, rice paddies, and a private beach, untouched and protected. And in a country with around 100 million people, with 60% still living in rural areas, to find a place like this is really unique.
We leave it as it is, as the nature itself, like the forest or jungle settings. We are not have anything here that we brought from outside.
Martin isn't just my tour guide, he's a custodian. As guest experience manager, he doesn't just know the resort, he lives and breathes it. He shows me the villas. There are 73 in total. Some spill onto the sand, while others are perched above the sea. But each one tells a story of Vietnam's ethnic minorities woven into every beam and textile.
This one is nature at its best. This place was built with passion and love and appreciation of Vietnamese culture.
Nothing here is for show. Even the old temples are real, still used and honoured today.
We have 3 of them at the moment, and this is actually the one that's unique in the shape because it looks like a pizza oven. At first, when I arrived, when I saw it, I was like, "Ooh, we have a nice pizza oven," but no, it's not a pizza oven, it's actually a temple.
And the ruins of an old prison, not erased, but remembered, because to understand a place, you have to see all of it. Wow. What's this place?
This is Bahai. This is a communal house.
A replica, yes, but one that stays true to its roots. Traditionally, these rooftops reach up to 30 meters. Here, it's just 12, yet still the most authentic structure in the entire resort. A communal barn, now a gathering place for guests to dine. Here, you don't just see Vietnam, you taste it from the north to the south, one dish at a time.
They want to see something grand, right? But it's very traditional grand, right? When you have your open kitchen, when you enter to somebody's house, they're cooking, in the front of you, and then we display here fresh produce, so the guests can really see everything is locally done.
Just like Ben Sao, a turmeric pancake, crispy at the edges. Lynn, the restaurant manager, shows me how to wrap one.
You put it in the water.
Show me.
Yes. To make sure it's wet.
It's loud, messy, Vietnam on a plate.
So tell me, where does this come from? Who makes this? It's grandma in the village. Yes, she's making this.
That is so sweet. I want to know more, so I go looking for the women who make it. First, the markets, no luck. Then the weavers, they tried to teach me how to make fishing baskets. Let's just say, didn't go well. Tan from the hotel leads me in for one last time. And finally, there she is. A mother from one of Vietnam's 54 ethnic groups working in open air. She doesn't speak English, but I'm told she works up to 16 hours a day, making nearly 1,000 sheets of rice paper. Her daughters and husband dry them in the sun before they're wrapped, packed, and sent to town. There's around 20 families in this village alone that continue to make rice paper by hand. It's a big part of their culture, but many worry it might not last. Still, this mother hopes her daughters will go to college. She says her legacy can live on through another family, but for now, this quiet craft is protected by those who still care enough to pass it on, and places like Zannier who choose to support them. Back at the resort lies something older than tradition. In their private bay, 3 reef systems thrive. The largest spans over 24,000 square metres, and Zannier fights to save it, partnering with 𝗚𝗧 Marine to restore, protect and replant the coral reef.
To protect the reef is the very first thing we have to do is remove the invasive species of the sea. Last time we checked, just 2 days ago, we only find 2 of the crab-cone starfish here, compared to hundreds last year. So it's early to say, but that's the good news.
One of their boldest environmental missions yet.
The water visibility here is exceptional, crystal clear, allowing the marine life to flourish.
Above the reef, on the cliff's edge, a tiny makeshift hut held together by ropes. Inside, one man, alone. For months, he watches over the cave where swift-left birds nest, their homes highly prized and often stolen, but not here while he's around. And that same care, you feel it in every corner of Zannier. The lotus spire is carved straight into the earth, taking 5 years to build. It's a place to let go, switch off and sink in.
To build something like this is no easy feat.
Yes, it is. Definitely, as you can see, we are located underground, but we believe that this is one of the purpose, one of the destination that the guests must experience, which is the wellness program that we created. When the guests come to us, we want them to see the real us.
And I did. Not something I can explain, but something I'll carry with me always.